The initial planning of the text, I think, was went very well. I think it was thorough. I've taught this before, so I pretty much know how to run it, and I think it was the planning was well. The planning was done well. But I did make some changes. The revisions were that I think trying to teach cross multiplication as well as denominators in one lesson was a little too much. So I will combine. I'm going to make those two lessons, or at least a lesson and a half, in the future. Um, the planning process. What did I gain from the lesson planning process? I don't know. I think that what I learned is that I need to be ready for questions. Okay, the person I did the video with, who was a teacher of 20 years, threw some questions at me that I wasn't quite prepared to answer. And usually in the classroom setting, if that happens to me, and I can't, and a student will ask me a question and I don't feel like I can answer it right away, or I get confused, I always pass it off to another kid. Like, hey, would somebody like to answer Billy's question? A lot of times that works. Billy's able to explain it to Sandy better than I could. So, although I just didn't have the opportunity to do that here. The unit plan critical to the implementation. Definitely the cross multiplication to determine that now a kid has an easy way to figure out that, well, I know 4/5 is bigger than 2/3. So they could do the equal, greater than, less than sign right away. And it also helps them when they go to put it on the number line that they might not know exactly where to put it, but they know that one is going to be to the right side of the other. Okay, so the rest is yet to be determined. Meeting objectives. I guess the only thing that helped me know that the students were meeting objectives was the assessments. Seeing that they were actually able to do it, and a lot of times you can tell when the light goes on, and they said, "Oh, okay." And attaining the expected skills. Yeah, it's essentially through the assessments that you do, and the checking for understanding. The formative assessments that would go throughout the lesson. Predicted student engagement. I guess I'm trying to think of a predicted student engagement. Sometimes that's tough. I think on a math lesson, you don't know quite if you're going to be able to grasp them right off the bat or not. And like I say, that's why I think it's best to not to spend too much time on just lecturing. Let them get right to doing some work with their friends. Let them get on, and of course, once they get to a video, then you know you have them. Because I rarely see kids that even on a math video that it loses their attention. So everything just in little doses. We're dealing with fourth graders here, so. And assessing student understanding. Yeah, that's just asking for the thumbs up. Having them hold up the whiteboards and see if they got the answer right, and then let them check each other's work, that type of thing. It's still just fourth grade math, so can't be made too complicated. But overall, I think everything went well. Thank you.